let nothing hold me down. Gotta do it. Because I may not get another chance. I believe it. If I want it, I can have it. I believe it. Done with falling, done with losing. I can do it. I think I'll tell myself again. I can do it. Yeah. And I'm not gonna stop till I win. It's my time to ride.
Let's go. On the move with Sports Kelz. T. Kelz and Gina P.
Worth dying for, worth killing for, worth going to hell for.
What's up?
What's up?
Gina P is back in the building. Woo! Here we go. On the move with Sports Kelz. I'm Sports Kelz.
Gina P's in the house. Easy E finally made it.
I know. He comes sliding up in here with that hat on.
Come on, Easy.
What up, people? How's it going?
Dang.
Dang. How you
What's going on, Easy? How you doing, man?
Good. You know what I'm saying? How was everybody's day today?
Woo, man. Faith and favor.
Faith and favor. That's what's up. Ma, how was your day, sir?
I'm alive, homie.
It's always good to see you alive
I
there.
know. It's always good to have Demond.
Right.
He makes us go. Without him, I'll be glad to have everybody back. Woo! How you feeling, Gina P?
Man, last week was like a letdown for all the codes that was hitting me. I mean, it put me down. I'm like, dang. So I said, I'm not going to come in with my coughing, sneezing, choking self. I'm not going to spread no germs or anything.
I wasn't sick.
You know,
I was not sick.
You know, I don't have allergies or anything. I know if I got a cold, so I know to keep my distance. So
you got to fight through it. You got to fight through it.
That's what I did. So I rested, drank, slept. Feel much better than last week. That's all I can say.
Good.
It's good to hear. Good to hear.
It was a great show last week.
Yeah, I heard.
Man, it was fire.
Man, I need to meet that man.
Yeah, Born Strange.
Born Strange.
Here. Yeah, if you ain't never watched Suicide.
Oh, I seen that.
Suicide Squad. His single was on there, Gangsta.
Okay, I'm gonna
see
if I hear that.
Check it out. So, woo, what you do over the weekend?
Let's see. My weekend myself, as usual, laid back again. Had to, rest up from our last week from being out. So, maintain, watch movies, chill.
Okay.
So that's all I do is chill.
What you do, E?
What did I do? Went out Friday night with a nice female companion.
Okay.
Chilled out then. Then what did I do? Saturday, nothing. Sunday, went to the movies with another female companion.
I
went to go see Went to go see Get Out. If you guys haven't seen that movie, go check it out.
Okay,
it's excellent.
I'm not a scary.
It's not scary
movie type of person. I've been hearing it's not. It's more like a psychological type of.
Right. The movie really makes you think.
Okay.
Yes, so
I was going Friday, but backed out. I was on my way Friday, but we changed plans.
But actually, it is really a good movie. Shout out to Jordan Peele from Key and Peele, who directed the movie.
Yeah,
he wrote the movie.
Yeah, wrote the movie.
Wrote it? Yeah, wrote and directed, right?
Yes, excellent. #1 movie in the country right now. So
I know he must be patting himself on the back
that's
like
that.
that.
I don't know if I can deal with that psychological. It's almost like a scary movie to me. So I'm like,
it's really not that scary. It might have its
moments probably.
It had like 2 moments in the whole movie that was scary or whatever, and then that it just makes you think.
So what's the synopsis of the whole entire movie? It just says Get Out. They really don't even tell you.
I'm rather.
I mean, can I really say it on air though? I I just put it to you like this: it's more like it's kind of like slavery.
Okay.
So,
modern days thinking
right,
of
where
a-
had the blacks working in the field and in the kitchen and all like that. So it's sort of like that, but it's kind of got a suspense twist to it. But check it out though.
Okay. What about you, TK?
It's the first weekend. I know I missed the games, but I just need to rejuvenate. So me and the hubby just chilled out, did a couple margaritas, El Vaquero. Then we went to Los Jalapenos. Because the day we supposed to did.
That was Margarita Day last
Wednesday.
I didn't make it to Margarita Day. I got off and I ended up getting sick. But I say literally sick.
Jesus.
I had to go home. I got to El Vaquero and had to leave. I was so salty. The next day I was like, I need a do-over. Like, Mom, we need a do-over. So we just chilled and hung out with my grandbabies.
Okay,
and
spent family and quality time because you are, as the name says, on the move.
Man.
So like every week you got a game you watching, a game you commentating on.
Yes, and I just gotta say, listen, faith and favor. If you don't got both, listen, you ain't gonna have none. Because I just want to give a shout out to Columbus Fire football team. We are now the media reporters for them.
Snap now. Yeah. Snap. We're gonna be on the field reporting now.
Then we are, I ding that bell. We are the Columbus Clippers media reporters.
Oh, so we're moving on up now.
Listen, I was just so excited. So listen, you have not checked out our feature stories. They are at columbusstories.com. And then Monster Squad, his name is Suave Mitchell. Listen, Churchill. Listen, I gotta give him a double bell.
Double bell.
Listen, double bell. Just thank you for all your just empowerment and just conversation, because our story is featured on their app, monstersquad.com. So let's check it out. On the Move with Sportz Kelz. Listen, we are literally on the move, and like I said, this year it was all about faith and favor, and it is coming our way. Our next game day is already on the air. Listen,
right?
Who's on the air? Who's calling you?
I'm calling you. Don't they know we live?
I know we live. Man, our next game day and wine event is coming up.
Okay. The last one was nice.
Yes.
Last one was nice. Even though I got there late, but it was nice. It was nice.
It was
All
nice.
right. Yeah.
You got to see our new flyer that's out.
Okay.
Woo. So it's on the Move with Sportz Kelz game day and wine event. It's March Madness. Listen.
That's gonna be nice.
I can't wait. Because
I'm giving away some tickets for something that's happening in April.
All right.
Preach it.
So yes. So then the April one, it's going to be on campus. So listen, don't miss out on the game day events, because on the Move with Sportz Kelz, we out here. And how the kids say, we out here.
Out here.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, man.
I'm too old for all that.
Kids, they told me, that means we out here, we getting it. That's the. I know my kids were like, for real, Mom.
Yes.
That. So that's my faith and favor. Demond, what you do this weekend?
A whole lot. I just did the finale of Kings of Comedy on Facebook.
Okay.
How'd that go?
It was great. We're up to 600 some views by now.
Hey.
Nice.
Okay.
We just did it last night. I spoke about bullying to some kids, and that was it.
Good.
I want to know more about you speaking at the event for bullying, because that's bigger to me.
Just invited to tell jokes and talk about bullying. And
where was it at?
It was Faith Ministries Church.
Okay.
Where I go to church at, and I was deemed the bully annihilator, and talked about bullying, told some jokes, and they liked it.
Okay. Good deal. And your Kentucky Wildcats won this weekend too.
Well, they've been on the road, baby.
Yeah. They've been on the road. We have to get in there. So look, the Sportz Kelz rundown. We already did our introductions, weekend rundown. Our first guest is going to be coming up. He's a high schooler out of California, sports watchdog. Has his own show. Talks sports to a lot of the NFL and NBA players. So looking forward to speaking with him.
Mm-hmm.
We got Sports in 10 minutes. Gina Peters, water cooler talk. We've missed that, so we got to get back to that.
Yep.
We got Ohio Elite 2021 AAU 8th grade middle school.
They're
So
coming
listen,
in?
this all who's high school, it kind of evolved into the middle school, which I'm just excited.
Okay.
Shouts out to Eric's daughters coming in last week and getting on the mic. So, some of the middle schools is like, there was some middle schoolers on, I want to come. So yeah, it's kind of evolved to the middle school / high school. So I'm excited.
Okay.
And then we have the Ames City League middle school girls basketball team. They won their championship on Saturday. So the coach is coming in, which is Jordan Horson's dad. He's the coach for Ames. So excited to have them. They're excited to come on and talk. And then we have the women's Big Ten tournament.
That's this weekend, right?
IO.
They number one, baby.
Man,
number one seed. Women's, listen.
I've seen that.
Kelsey Mitchell is, Big Ten women's
Player of the year. Okay.
Listen, they doing big things. The NFL Combine is this weekend, all in Indianapolis. And on the move with Sportz, Kelz will be at both, baby.
Oh man!
I know I need a clone. I don't know what R. Kelz is gonna do because he already like, what in the world?
I know he gonna say.
So we're gonna be splitting the time hard because it's like 300 college recruits that'll be there. OSU has.
What are the days? What are
the days? You know what? We're gonna get into that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get into the days. But yeah, Indianapolis. If you have a chance to get down there some time of the weekend, I'll tell you from Friday to Sunday, I would say just make a trip because this will be the first year. I'll tell you more about the NFL. I'm surprised that they're actually doing it, but also glad because it's about time. They need to showcase these college recruits, but on a higher scale. Yeah.
And whatever you do, don't go down there talking to Jerry Jones because he be in his own world down there or whatever. And all.
Listen,
who is this? This is live radio right now.
And I'm like,
who
is calling me? I know. As well as last time me and Bob went down there to Indianapolis, he ended up pulling his groin, and I ended up breaking my toe. Because we was trying to do the 40-yard. We trying to do the 40-yard dash.
Doing too much.
By the time, and that was the Big Ten football game between OSU and Wisconsin.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're passing out in the grass because my foot. I couldn't even get my shoe on, but I had to go to the game. So I'll tell you, we was some jacked up people coming back here. We had to end up going straight to the ER when we got back here, and I ended up having
a boot. Side by side in the EBA.
Yes, I had to end up having a boot on. And he was out for a week for a groin injury, and I had a broken toe.
Wow.
Trying to do the 40-yard dash in these brand new Nikes and scrub my foot on the turf.
Oh, man.
Turf ain't no joke.
No, it's not. So I don't even see how people play on the turf. Because we look like we was crazy. All we could do was we was limping for 24 hours. We was like, I don't care. We're not leaving. We're not going to the ER. And we should have because the lady said, you did more damage, so now I'm gonna put you in the boot for like 6 weeks. Like for real? But I said, I guess in all of the lame of love for sports.
Yeah.
So that's what we made a pact that we're not gonna do nothing crazy like we usually do. So we'll see how this goes.
To let you tell it.
All right. So we're gonna
this year she's gonna break her arm.
Yeah. So woo!
Oh, we got a call.
Our special guest is already calling in. On the move with Sportz, Kelz.
Hi, it's Mason Kern for our interview.
Yes. Hello, Mason. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. We are excited to have you on the show.
Yeah, I'm happy that you're having me. Thank you.
Yes, you are welcome. So, hey, without further ado, I'm going to kind of do your introduction, and then we just going to jump right in.
Okay, yeah, that sounds great.
Okay. Well, we have Mason Kern on the line. He is our sports watchdog. He's from California. First of all, he is a high school scholar, athlete, and broadcasting journalist turned sports watchdog. Mason Kern spotlights newsworthy current events and happenings in the world of youth, college, and pro sports, as well as notable sports and fitness gadgets and gear. He currently serves as a team correspondent for various TV, radio, and online media outlets across the U.S. This includes a regular monthly live appearance on his syndicate editorial work and his show. Without further ado, we have Mason Kern, sports watchdog. Woo! Man, Mason, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Fine. So you want to say anything to our viewers before we get started?
Yeah, sure. I'm just happy to be here. Thanks for having me, and ready to give you some great info.
Okay.
Nice.
Good. Okay. Let's just get this started. First, can you tell me a little bit about your work as a sports watchdog?
Yeah, of course. So my sophomore year of high school, I started thinking about what I wanted to do when I was getting older. And sports have always been a huge part of my life. So I knew I wanted to do something that related to sports because I played soccer and basketball growing up. So I started talking to my mom, and I knew she had connections because she is a publicist. She does PR, and she also has another business called Deluxe List. So she has those media connections.
Okay.
So we started talking, seeing what I could do in relation to sports as I was growing up, and we kind of created my own brand. It's called the Sports Watchdog, and we wanted to create an outlet for me to broadcast sports on television and on radio and also through writing because I'm very passionate about it. So I kind of took in her footsteps, and because she does product reviews here locally on the news as well, so I started doing that to get live television experience. And so I do sports and fitness product reviews on radio San Diego 6, and also through here writing, locally because I'm very passionate. That's kind of how I got my start. So I kind of took in her footsteps.
Okay.
Still there?
Can you still?
Yeah, I'm still here. Hello.
Okay. Okay. So I understand your heart lies with the NBA, and there's a lot going on this season. For instance, what is your opinion on the NBA trade deadline?
Yeah, my heart does lie with the NBA. I'm really passionate about it. My opinion, I don't know. The NBA trade line is kind of complicated. I feel like it's really just a fiasco of teams really inquiring about big name stars or future assets that they really want, and then they're flexing their muscles, showing what they have, but deals really never happen. And it's really frustrating for us as fans because we want to see these big name trades happening, and they're just not. It's really complicated. A lot of those big name deals usually happen in the off season, so it's kind of like teasing the fans of teams now.
That is kind of true.
So it's kind of I don't know. It makes me frustrated as an NBA fan, but it is exciting at the same time to see what we could get in the offseason as well.
Right. So Mason, let me ask you, who's your favorite team and who's your favorite player in the NBA right now?
Well, my favorite team is the Los Angeles Lakers. I've been a Lakers fan for a really long time.
Okay.
Basically as long as I can remember. And before he retired, my favorite player was Kobe. But now in the league right now, probably either Dwayne Wade, because I don't know, I really look up to him. I read some of his biography. I had his book, so he's also an inspiration of mine. And also on the Lakers right now, D'Angelo Russell and Jordan Clarkson.
OHIO, B Russ.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool. So yeah, like you said with the trading deadline or so. I mean, I'm just kind of excited to see like players who go through waivers. So like right now, Darren Williams, he signed with Cleveland, and I'm kind of curious to see how that nucleus is going to be. And also, I'm curious about Andrew Bogut as well too.
Yeah, I heard he was going to go to the Cavaliers also if he cleared waivers.
Right.
So that's kind of exciting as well.
That was going to be my top.
So it's just like, wow, I mean, I can obviously see Cleveland is coming out the East again for like the third straight year, and LeBron's seventh straight year going to the finals. But who do you think is going to come out the West though? Because the West is so tight, it's just like it's too close to call. Even though Golden State might have a lead or in the West, but I'm kind of worried about San Antonio. I mean,
yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I mean, the West is like ultra competitive compared to the East. Warriors, I hate to be a bandwagon. I don't really like jumping on their train, but I mean, they are a really good team.
Right.
I was also thinking Clippers. I know they've lost to Golden State in most of their matches recently, but I really think if they get into a competitive series, that'll be a lot of fun to watch. And San Antonio, Houston also looking really good right now. So, I mean, James Harden's going to step it up. So the West is going to be really interesting to watch in the playoffs this year, and I'm really excited to watch it.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. What do you think about DeMarcus Cousins getting traded to the Pelicans?
Yeah, that was – so the NBA trade line, like I said, I mean, big name deals usually don't happen,
right.
But when they do, I mean, I think New Orleans got a steal because, I mean, they only traded Buddy Hield, a few other players, some of their draft picks, but in terms of what they got for what they gave, I think they really came away with a steal for DeMarcus, and I know it hasn't necessarily shown results in their first 3 games as a team, but I really think in the near term, it might be a little bit of a project with Anthony Davis and DeMarcus working together in the near term. But in the long term, I think it's going to be really successful for them. Hopefully, they can get him back.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Stuff coming up, but I think they'll be very successful.
Because to be honest with you, I don't think that DeMarcus Cousins will re-sign with the Pelicans. To be honest with you, I think he might end up with the Lakers this summer.
Yeah, I heard rumors about that too. I mean, he's got about 2-3 more months. If they can figure things out now, and if they make a serious playoff push, I feel like he might consider staying. But with a player of his caliber, I mean, there's so many different options for him. And now that he's finally out of Sacramento, and I mean, he's never made the playoffs in his 7-year career, so I feel like he might make a push toward a playoff team if they can acquire him with the cap space and all that stuff. But if they make a serious playoff push, I think he might stay.
Right, because even with the Lakers, I know they have like one of the top 3 teams that has the most cap space or so. And now that Magic Johnson is running the team now, so that can be more influential for the Lakers just because of the fact that Magic is running the team. So he can like recruit like a DeMarcus Cousins or get a Paul George or even get both of them or so.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. When they hired him, because he has a lot more fanfare with the players as well as the fans, in my opinion. Other than Jim Buss and Mitch Kupchak, they weren't that favorable.
No,
I mean, Lakers haven't been able to really make any big name splashes in free agency recently, so I think it's looking up for us. I think we'll be able to get some deals done. So I'm really excited to see what the future holds for that team.
Right, I'm excited for the Lakers as well too, because with all the young nucleus talent that you guys got, I mean, to be honest with you, I rather see the Lakers try to go for DeMarcus Cousins, trade Brandon Ingram, but again, you always need like an athletic wing in the NBA. So I mean, as you can see right now with the Pelicans, that's why they're struggling because they're I guess their wingman is like Dante Cunningham or so, but
yeah, their backcourt isn't that good.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, but the Lakers' young core, I mean, I really like them. I've been following Jordan since he came to the team, and D'Angelo, he's playing well. And I know Brandon Ingram hasn't really shown his true potential yet, but I mean, there have been flashes of greatness I see in him. So they just need to develop a bit more, and I think we'll be really good in the near future.
I believe y'all will. I believe the Lakers will be back here in the future, like 2-3 years.
Yeah, let's hope.
So what do the Lakers need to do in the case, since you are a Los Angeles Lakers fan? So what do you think they need to do in case they lose their top 3 protected draft picks to the Philadelphia 76ers this year? And what do you need?
Yeah, that's a real problem coming up, because there's a real possibility of that happening if they continue to win, which recently they haven't been doing. And I'm not really a fan of tanking, and neither are the players nor their coach, Luke Walton. But in terms of what we need to do in order to keep that pick, that's the route they go. I'm not saying like they need to try to lose games, because that's not what I'm saying at all, but maybe play players who aren't necessarily top of line and develop them a little bit more, so that even if they lose games, it doesn't hurt us in the long run. Because if we lose that pick, then that's a big blow. I mean, that's a top 3 pick in the NBA draft, and you know how important young stars are. So I really think it would be bad if we lost that pick. Plus, if we lose that one, we also lose one in 2019 as well. So that's like the future of the team, and I really feel like we need to keep that.
And even with this draft class is going to be loaded.
Yeah, it's deep.
First thing. So, in regards to the NBA All-Star Game, Mason, that recently passed, what is your opinion of the caliber of defense that's being played now?
Well, it's pretty much non-existent, honestly.
Right.
I mean, the games are getting up to 180, 190 points now, and sure, that's all fun and games. But for the fans, I mean, for me, I would like to see more staunch defense played. I know there are some players, namely Kyrie Irving, who are also advocates of that. But I mean, I understand where the players are coming from. They don't want to get injured, and they're saying that fans are getting what they want, an intent or a high-flying, high-action game. But I mean, when there are 60 dunks in a game and there's really no defense being played, it's funny, but it kind of gets old after a while. And I would like to see more competitive nature in the game. But I mean, I enjoy it now, but it would be nice.
Right. So what's your opinion about the slam dunk competition?
Well, the past few, this one was not my favorite. I feel like the years before were better. Yeah, this one was kind of boring. I thought Aaron Gordon was going to come out with more firepower than he did. I feel like a lot of them, it was kind of unprepared almost because a lot of them missed their first, second, and third attempts. So it was kind of lackluster. But I mean, I enjoy it. I think it's fun. Especially with all the, because we had people in this dunk competition who I had never even heard of before. Well, really just Derek Jones Jr. So it was kind of cool giving him an opportunity to show what he can do. So I thought that was pretty cool. But other than that, I feel like this one, more than any, it was really unprepared.
Right, it was totally unprepared. So, like you said with the guy from the Suns or so, but he got shipped back down to the NBDL. So
he did.
Right after the NBA,
yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, I think they ain't in practice. It was like, okay, are we out here playing horse?
Just even with the Saturday All-Star competition, me personally, I would take away the slam dunk competition because again, there's not a lot of big name stars who want to do it. But I would replace it with a 3-on-3 competition or so or whatever. Something to get the fans more excited because again, I love the 3-point contest. I love that new big man versus a little man competition.
Oh yeah, the skills challenge.
Yeah, the skills challenge. But again, it's just just have something else. Take the slam dunk competition away for 2-3 years. Then let people build up oh man, they should bring back the slam dunk competition. Then
let it rest.
Right.
Take the concert.
Yeah, I feel that because if it would be one thing if high flyers and actual stars in the NBA, like you said, were joining, but they're just not. They're opting out of it. So I feel like there have been people who could have been in it in years before and this year, and they're just not doing it. So it's not as exciting. I agree.
Or just maybe do have the superstars do towards their favorite charity or something. A winner gets $1 million towards their favorite charity or so.
Yeah, a bit of incentive.
Right.
Yeah. Makes sense to do something like that.
So which team do you think is going to win the NBA championship this year?
It's kind of a tough call. My prediction, there's a lot of good teams coming out of both the East and West this year. I think it'll be more competitive in both conferences, with Toronto just revamping from the trade deadline and the Celtics also in that conversation along with Washington in the East. But I think LeBron is going to carry, and Kyrie, the Cavs again, back to the championship, and as well as the Warriors in the West. It's going to be tough, a lot tougher than I think people are expecting. But I think it'll be another rematch. And my prediction, I think LeBron will do it again. He's too good. Honestly, he's just something else. So I think the Cavs will win it all again.
Right, because even I feel the Cavs as well. Cavs will come out as well too.
You think with the two that's coming on will increase it more? Will give them a better chance?
I think
Williams
it will.
and Bogut?
I think so, but
will.
Darren Williams isn't that great to me. He's old. He's old, past his prime or whatever. I don't know why they got him. They say he's defensive minded, but he's slow. He's slow footed. And Bogut, if Bogut is healthy, that would be a major addition, to Cleveland because he's a rim protector, whatever. He can score. You saw what he did with Golden State last year, and all he protected the rim. To be honest with you, if he didn't get hurt in the finals against the Cavs, I think the Warriors would have won.
Yeah, they would have won.
Yeah, they were. That was a big blow for them. I know. I know the Cavs have been looking up for a backup point guard for a while, so I think that's their game plan with Durant. He won't get. With Kyrie starting and healthy, they're a much better team. If you have Durant starting over him, if Kyrie gets injured at some point, then it hurts. But I think he's a better option than Kay Felder, who they have right now. I think untested.
Yeah, with Kay Felder, I think he's going to be sent down to the NBDL because of the fact that there's 15 players, and I think you got to keep at least 14 roster spots open for the playoffs. So more likely he's going to be the one sent down to the NBDL.
Yeah, he's done well. It's just I think they wanted more experience heading into the playoffs.
Right, right. And just even with the Raptors with Kyle Lowry, he just had surgery today, so he's going to be out
I know.
4 to
He's
6
4
weeks.
or 5 weeks or something like that. That's crazy.
That's going to take him right into the playoffs.
Yeah, it is.
So, Mason, where can listeners connect with you?
Yeah, I have a lot of social media platforms. They can find me on Twitter at @sportswatchdog, on Instagram at @thesportswatchdog, on Facebook as well, The Sports Watchdog, and also on LinkedIn and YouTube as well, The Sports Watchdog. So.
Okay. So I will be posting that information, all his social media handles up on my On the Move with Sports Kelz. Again, Mason, it has been a pleasure talking with you and giving us your expert opinion on sports. Hey, I've been watching some of your Twitter pages and some of your Twitter posts, and they are interesting. But
thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you for coming on to the show. So again, Mason Kern, the Sports Watchdog.
All right. Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
All right, we have On the Move with Sports Kelz. We'll be back. No. Here we go. On the Move with Sports Kelz. Say your name, where you at?
Hi, I'm calling from Dublin, Ohio.
And what's your name?
Shelly Meyer.
Shelly.
Shelly? I'm sorry.
Shirley,
The wife of
the wife of Urban Meyer?
Yes.
Oh my God! Oh Jesus! My goodness! Did that just happen?
Hold on, did this really just happen?
I'm feeling. Oh, I just broke out in a
All right,
sweat.
I just broke out the sweat right now. Oh my God! How are you doing tonight, Miss Meyer?
Here we go. On the move with Sports, Kelz. Say your name, where you at?
Hey, how you doing? Scooney Penn here.
Oh,
Scooty in the building.
Scooty in the building.
Listen,
What is going on?
listen, Mr. Penn, listen. I am, when I say a diehard Buckeye fan, like, listen, when they lay me to rest, I'm going to make lace my stuff with Buckeye. And here we is with Scooty Penn. Oh, my God.
Right.
I done went to heaven today.
Wow.
You want to holler at the crew? Then hit them up at 614-781-0754. It's On the Move with Sports Skills right here at WTMHradio.com.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Let me just say, how about them Eagles?
Oh man!
Yeah, but it sounds,
No,
but it sounds so much better. How about them Cowboys?
I had to wake y'all up. Y'all look like y'all was falling asleep.
Ain't nobody falling
Nobody
asleep.
falling
You need to
asleep.
wake up.
man, I was just
Playing with us.
playing my emotions.
Right.
Every time I hear it, I just be
Right,
like,
I
"Ooh." And then I went and freaking punched. I can't even go back. You know, then we went and got a bandwagon ticket. Ugh.
Shout out to Tom Brady for winning.
Man,
Hey,
I always
man,
win.
get outta here.
TV.
Man.
I'm always winning up in the studio.
Ever.
Yes, I know. Always went up in this studio. So,
Welcome
man,
back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We just had an amazing interview with Mason Kern.
Yes. Very
Excellent interview. Excellent.
Man, he know his sport.
Yeah, he does.
Man,
He's a sophomore,
Yes.
Mhm.
We could have talked with him for hours.
Yeah, I could have.
but with the connects that he got, he could
Man.
really move. So.
Right. And he has made some moves. If you watch some of his videos and some of his shows,
Mm-hmm.
woo, I mean, he go in depth.
Yeah, I would love to talk to him some more.
Talk to him some more. So, yeah, shout out
Talk
to Mason
sports.
Kern, the
Yeah.
sports watchdog. I will be posting up his social media handles. Listen, check him out. Check him out. I know we already got our
Right.
second guest.
We
They
got
in
our
the
second
building.
guest. They
Listen,
out
they
here.
in the building deep.
Man, they are like deep.
I just hear rah 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 here. Like, good
So
Lord.
they better not get over here in this mic and be quiet.
You know they gonna be quiet.
I cannot wait to get through here. So, woo!
Before we do,
Sports in 10 minutes.
Before we do, baby.
Baby, sports in 10 minutes.
all right.
First of all, before we get to sports, can we just go off the grid
Okay.
and talk about this Nicki Minaj?
Man.
Man.
If anybody heard it,
As an old school rapper, and as being over, I would say 35 or older. What did y'all think about it?
She
well,
got bodied.
she did. I believe she
Woo.
got bodied real hard by Remy. I mean, she left nothing behind.
But don't
For
get me
her.
wrong though. Nicki Minaj has been taking kind of little jabs at Remy. You know what I'm saying? So when Remy Ma went to jail back in 2009,
Uh-huh.
you know, that's what you hear in the song, free Remy. That you know what I'm saying? That's kind of a poke at her and all that, you know what I'm saying? And then Gucci Mane's song, his newest song, she kind of takes a shot at him, at her right there as well too.
Did she?
And there's an what's those new the new group here? God, I can't even think of the
Migos?
No, not the Migos. Ray Sherman.
Okay.
Ray
Oh,
Sherman.
yes.
She's got a feature on there with them as well too, where she just talks about him as well too.
Talks about
Nicki, about Remy Ma as well too. So you know, I mean, hey, you.
I guess if you keep talking about me, I'm going to come back for you. So that's what Remy did.
She did Tupac.
Yeah.
But even though, you know what I'm saying, the whole loser in this whole thing is Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see him on Instagram? He listening
He
to
listening,
it.
bobbing, laughing and all. You know what I'm saying? He the one basically gave all the ammo to Remy.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
now
like, come on, you doing too much. I mean, I know you bitter that y'all broke up or whatever and all, but you know, sometimes you just gotta keep.
There are some
I mean,
things you just
gotta
don't
keep private.
Yeah, you
you
got
know
to
what
keep
I'm
to
saying?
yourself.
Then now,
He was like a woman score.
Yeah, he was scoring.
He was scoring.
Now you got.
She said you paid for the pedophile.
All right.
Then she went to the 360, and I heard about it, but to know
Right.
that your money goes to 5 different people before even touch you.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
That was why Drake, and that's why Lil Wayne is having a beef with him.
Right.
That's why him and Baby, because my money being touched. You taking 50% of my money on everything that I touch. You taking 50%.
Nah, it's 5 people. You know what I'm saying? It's the record producers. It's the industry. It's the managers, the promoters. You know what I'm saying? Then it's the lawyers. Then it's her.
So
Like
you getting 32 cents on the dollar.
But just like who's that got his own masters? Who am I looking at? What's his name?
got his own masters.
Got his own. He keeps his own. Owns his own music.
Jay-Z.
Not only his own. Who's the youngest one? Not J. Cole. Chance the Rapper.
Rapper, yes.
Chance the Rapper. He said that you got to manage and have your own stuff. Your own masters.
Because as you can see, what's going on in this
right.
in this situation.
And that's why Chance won't. And you know, and that's what Bourne said. And he said this is why right now he stays independent,
right?
Because
of what goes on.
And this is really, I mean,
it makes sense. I'd rather go ahead and try to produce and find a way to
do what I want to do my
own way, but without having anybody to intercede with my money and how it works. And
I do know as a vector accounts, when you don't make no hits, I work with the black card. They take that black card away. And that even goes back to the dude from the Raven that just got busted. The sports, I mean,
Matt,
that was my topic. And
Elon,
that's going to be, that's the dumb move, but we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that. But besides that beef that's going on, it's been a while since I heard a beef. Especially
a good beef. Well, we can't say it's good yet. Yeah. Because Nikki hasn't responded. She has 24 hours to respond.
She's doing a Meek Mill thing.
Right.
She get a little Bay, and you see what Bay did on Instagram.
Right.
Please take that down.
Right.
Like, please take that down. Like, we're not playing that.
Right.
Take that down.
Now, even including the Trey Songz had to say his little thing. It was like,
that was funny too. She's like,
I never had relations with Nicki Minaj. Keep me out this beef.
The funny thing was about it. She went to him like, you could have said something that it wasn't true. Trey's like, I ain't the one you're mad at, boo boo.
Right.
She went to the Breakfast Club. She called him up too.
Did she?
Yeah, she was calling folks around. He was like, don't be mad.
Right.
That's how I felt as an old school. I don't get into like the music, but it felt good to hear that old school bar. Like you embodied everything that was going on in her life, and you just put it in a rap.
Yeah.
But even though, you know, Remy Ma, it was fire, but she did not write it. She had a ghostwriter, Papoose, her husband. Because again, last night she was at concert. And she played the record. She couldn't even remember. She didn't even know the lyrics. The song was playing while she was just walking around dancing. Like, if you wrote it, you should know this. Yeah. So again, you know, she kind of took a little lackluster off that just because of the fact that she doesn't know the lyrics to the song. So we know.
I understand as an artist, you should know your work.
Right.
I'm not sure if she did when she did that, because like I seen on Flex. She did a thing with Flex one time where she was actually looking at her phone, spitting her rhymes. So if there's a point in time she's doing something on her way and she's, typing and putting her thoughts there, then to me, I'm like, that could have been a moment where maybe she just didn't have everything written down or right there.
Every time I listen to it, I get a whole new vibe.
But I just say,
at least got a ghostwriter.
At least 75% of rappers in the game right now has ghostwriters.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, it ain't the old school. I
mean,
that's where we say. That's why I think this whole beat just blew up, because old school, like OGs, like I said, if you 30 and over, that was like, what? That was that, Vaseline.
Yeah.
You talking about, I'm going back to Ja Rule and 50 Cent.
Yeah.
The Jay-Z and Nas. Like, he went back to
you have to go back to NWA Ice Cube on that.
Damn.
No Vaseline.
He went to no Vaseline. And when they did Tupac Hit 'Em Up, that was played in the club. And as soon as it dropped, you was in that mother.
But when Biggie came back with Who Shot You, hey,
that was that old school.
that fire back and
fire
forth.
back and forth.
East Coast,
Yeah.
West Coast.
And that's why I said Nikki ain't gonna be able to come back because new artists. I know we have to evolve to the new music. I don't think they have. They look at money and what you can, the ratings and social media.
But you got to see who she's picking on.
Right.
She. I don't know if she's gonna come at Rim, but she's came at Miley Cyrus.
Right.
Little
Kim.
Little Kim. You know what I'm saying? I think it was Taylor Swift as well.
Yep,
too.
Taylor Swift is in
So
that.
it's just like, yo, I see who you trying to,
Pick battles with.
pick battles with, but you know what I'm saying, when somebody with a true dog comes at you, you don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that just shows the character of yourself.
Yeah.
Like, yo, like you say you the queen of you the queen of rap, but when you know what I'm saying, you talking about you got the title, but somebody comes at you, you ain't responded. Like, what's going on?
You should respond. It's 24 hours in past. You should have responded. You putting out social media posts and Bae talking about peg it down. Jay-Z don't want them problems. He didn't told Bae, take that down.
Right.
You can't be exposing my innuendos. We trying to tell kids, was like, what? I said, Remy and Jay still cool. Let's because she was in jail, please. She was still filtering all that. Listen, the game don't change. People change.
Right.
Yeah.
Just because you in jail, they watch more TV and sports than you do. Let me tell you.
That's crazy. So what else happened?
So what else?
I got to talk about this. The Oscars last night.
Oh, I didn't watch it, but I heard about the last one.
No, did you watch the Oscars when they brought the tour bus through?
No.
My principal just told me about that today. I saw it because that's the part I missed. I was like,
they brought the what?
The tour bus.
The
or
tour bus.
Is that Gary guy that from Chicago?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And he got his camera like this.
Right.
Then she said, "Who do you like?" She said, "Him." She told Denzel
Denzel Washington.
Him.
But oh man, but yeah, just even with that last part where the best picture, the dude Warren Beatty, he was just looking like
right. He couldn't even see it. Like,
then he handed off like, "Hey, you take it." You know what I'm saying? And she was like, the woman was like,
so she
La
read
La
off
Land.
the red. She read off the wrong name.
Right, she read off it, but if you saw in the picture, it said best actress because it said Emma Stone, La La Land, but he was given the award for best picture.
Okay.
And in this envelope, it said right on the red envelope in like gold letters, it said best actress, and I guess the mix up or whatever and all. So that's why he was just like, yeah, you take it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was bananas.
Pass it off.
Yeah, pass it off. It was crazy.
But then the guy for La La Land was like, I'm sorry, but there's been a confusion. Moonlight, you won the best picture, or whatever. And that's everybody was like, hey, you pulled a Steve Harvey. Like, oh man.
Because La La Land, the whole group came up.
Everybody
came up there.
I was like, wow.
Yeah, just crazy. To get that red face embarrassment, like, oh, that's not ours. Oh, my bad. And had to go back and sit down. Well,
if you haven't watched Moonlight, it's a good movie.
It is. It's very interesting.
Very interesting. And I love him, the one that played.
He played a very good role in that.
He won the Oscar last night.
Yes,
too.
he did.
But the best feature of the night was Viola, hands down.
I've not seen the dress that she had on.
That dress was embodied, but I with that Halle Berry, that cockabug on her head, it looked like
leave her hair alone. It was kind of cute, kinda. I said kinda.
Like they put some pieces.
I mean, she could have just swung a little bit more over,
like they
pinned it up.
Pieces in there, and then how they start to fall out with the column clips.
But even last week with the rant, with your boy, he was on there too. That's I'm glad I missed that part though. You know what I'm saying? So, like, okay.
What about the Steelers? Antonio Brown.
Did he get
$68 million.
Oh, he got a deal finally?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is he
They
not?
reached agreement, 4 years, $68 million. And he's the highest paid wide receiver. So you already know that Dez is about to start whining. When I said that's all.
Well, we already know Dez Bryant ain't better than Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown, I was like, oh my God, $68 million? Woo!
Is that all guaranteed? So it's 4 years, $68 million.
4 years. If they're given, they restructured his contract from last August, so they're advancing him $4 million of his 2017 salary into his base salary from 2006.
Okay.
So 68 million.
God, I guess I can check
4
him
years.
4 years.
I guess I can check him off the Eagles wish list for this offseason.
They said he was the first player in Steeler history to finish with 1,000 receiving yards. and 10 receiving touchdowns in 3 straight this season. I didn't think they was going to give him the money. I thought he was going to become a free agent. I didn't think they was going to give it to him, and I think that's why I think Mike Tomlin. I thought he was going to be out too, but with them researching
Mike Tomlin ain't going nowhere.
He's going to stay. So
but, yeah, just even with next Thursday, the February, I can't even think, March 9th.
Yeah,
free agency. Yeah, so I'll be glued to that all night long.
I know. So. I'm gonna be glued to that all night. And then you got what happened? The women's played great.
Right.
Oh,
women too.
Yes.
OSU.
Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to the all-time leading scorer in women's basketball now from Washington. She scored 59 points Saturday.
Right.
Oh my God. So yeah, shout out to her. I forgot her name, but yeah.
It was crazy. It was like what?
I'm gonna need to look that up.
It was like so many games that happened over the weekend. Like SMU, he still listen. I
saw that game against UConn.
Yes.
I thought UConn had it, but
I did too.
But, oh well.
I told Bob, I was like, SMU is gonna be that sleeper team in the tournament.
They'll be out second round.
We're gonna see.
Gonzaga lost.
Yeah,
I finally seen a game of Gonzaga, but I wasn't in that press. I wasn't, to be honest with you.
And that's what I keep saying, because you never heard Gonzaga until the playoff.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, wow.
And I'll talk about that later in the rant, though. So you know.
And then shouts out to the Big Ten champions for men swimming and diving. They are the Indiana Hoosiers. I've been kind of like following a lot of the Big Ten different sports, and like there's so much that goes on in Big Ten before you even get off in the Big 12, the SEC. There's so much that goes on just in the Big Ten tournament. Is the different teams itself. So Indiana Hoosiers, they got the men swimming and diving. They were the track and field championship. This is like all over the weekend. OSU ended up being second. So it was like great to see, Indiana Hoosiers kind of, come up after being, they said, down for like over 10, 15 years, they said. I was like, wow. So yeah, it just was a lot. College, I kind of I followed it some because there's so much now, like with that should be next Sunday. It's Selection Sunday. Isn't it coming up? Selection Sunday, what?
It's 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah.
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks from yesterday.
It's happening so fast. Like they started playing the games on the West Coast now for like baseball, because it's still cold here.
Yeah, spring training.
Yeah, spring training.
Okay.
So they're getting all that ready. So
you know what? This time of year, when it comes to baseball season, I mean, I'm not a big advocate of baseball, but I love watching the open day. You know what I'm saying? I love, like I always used to go to the Reds opening day games with my dad or whatever and all. And it's just like, I wish I could just get off work and go down there and just go out there and watch the games, because for some reason I'm sentimental for the Reds or whatever. I want to see them win just because they're from Ohio.
Right.
I mean, I want to see them do good, but I got my favorite team, the Red Sox. I always want to see them win. I want to see how they do life after Big Papi. So
right.
I want to see how they do. I mean, they talking about they're going to be good this year, but I want to see them. I would love to see the Reds versus Red Sox in the World Series.
Do you think the Cubs? Do you think the Cubs want to go back?
I think they have a chance, but I think they'll get complacent. I think the Dodgers are hungry, because they put them out last year. So I think the Dodgers might do something. But again, always don't sleep on the Giants, because the Giants, they won 3 World Series titles in the last 8 years, so you can never count them out.
What? Yeah. So it's just a lot.
So we'll see baseball coming up in April.
Right, it is coming up, and it's coming up fast.
Yes, it is.
Like coming up fast. I'm just like,
because as soon as March Madness is over, like 2 days later, baseball season starts.
Oh, right. It don't even
one after another. It just kind of topples.
Right. Because like right now you got the NBA. I mean, it's still regular season.
Right.
Nobody cares about the regular season, but as soon as that June comes, when May comes, actually I think it's April when the playoffs start. Is it April? Yeah, I think it's like the 3rd weekend of April. That's when the NBA playoffs start. That's when everything starts to kick up, and that's when I start getting interested and start watching more basketball. Listen to Charles Barkley and Shaq. But speaking of Shaq,
oh God,
what's up with him and JaVale McGee? You know what I'm saying? That Twitter war that they had, or whatever. It was just, oh my God, Shaq calling him a big bum ass or whatever. I'm like, wow, Shaq. Then Kevin Durant coming to JaVale McGee's aid, talking about you wasn't that great of a free throw shooter too, but you know what I'm saying? Shaq Shaq is the person I think personally who made the NBA the way it is right now, because again, you got all the 3-point shooters and like the big men who can shoot.
Right.
Because whenever you had to play Shaq, you had to triple and double team him. You know what I'm saying? And that always left shooters wide open. Because don't get me wrong, if KD played in the era that Shaq they're being 6'10" shooting 3-pointers, man, nah, that wouldn't fly with them.
And that's what I always say. How do you think LeBron would have fared if he had to play back when it was Jordan, Bird?
I mean,
all those players.
I mean, I think LeBron.
I mean,
he just because of his size or the number, he'll be able to hang. But I mean, the NBA back then was vicious.
It was, and that's why I said
because he always whining and complaining
he
like
take a break. And back then they played hurt. And that's why I was thinking about all the different players. Like, would you really be able to play back in the 70s and 80s when it was?
I mean, when they really out there brawling.
Yeah.
Stopping the game, somebody getting punched in the face or whatever, and all like, whoa.
That's why I still love Tony Parker. Man, I watched him play.
He's been playing for.
That dude is a beast. And for him to be still running up and down the court with these young 21, 23.
I mean, that's the whole Spurs team.
Yes, that whole Spurs. Like, we watched that game, I was like, they was going up and down, up and down. And I'm like, Tony Parker, I know was over 40.
Yes.
And you still balling like that, still balling. I was like, it's bananas. So, yes, woo. I mean, it was bananas. But before we go to our second commercial break, on the move with Sportz Kelz, we have some feature stories on some blog sites. So check us out on www.columbusstories.com. You can actually see the story on Instagram and Facebook, as well as www.monstersquad, and that's MONSTASQUADD.com. You can also find our story on Instagram and Facebook. And shouts out to Drew Green. I am on the move with Sportz Kelz is now the official media reporter for the Columbus Fire football team. So excited about that.
Yes, I'm excited about that too.
Very.
Man, their preseason starts in April. Games start in June. So listen, you'll be able to check it out. Check us out. I'm gonna look it up because their first game.
Oh. I'm sorry, I was
show
watching
you where it's at.
Damon to show me some clips of one of my favorite players of all time.
Who's that? Who's that?
Sean Kemp. Seattle. I told you I'm a huge Seattle Supersonics fan, and I'm like watching all of Sean Kemp's dunks that he had back in the day. Him and Gary Payton back in the day.
You got to post some of them up.
Woo! It's a video that I'm watching. He's just like dunking over everybody right now.
So the Columbus Fire, they'll be playing at the home field would be Hamilton Township High School, 774 Radamall Road, Columbus, Ohio, 43207. Preseason game starts April 29th. And then we have May 6, 2017. These are both home games against the Columbus Gladiators and Nashville Storm. So, hey, check us out. Check the team out.
We'll be there.
Yes, they have a Facebook page. So, yes, shouts out to Mike Tatum, Drew Green. Very excited again to be a part of it. So, well, we're going to go to commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to have our second guest because they are already in the building. And
they are. I can hear them whooping up.
They're talking. These ladies better come in
I
here.
think they're going to be scared.
So, on the move with Sportz Kelz, we'll be back.
I'm Samaria. Mikhail. I'm Alea. And we are Eastmore Lady Warriors. Yay! 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 And we're on the move with Sports Kelz.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Oh, man.
All right. On the move with Sports Kelz.
We're
are
back.
back.
We're back. Hey.
Hey.
Woo! She's like, hey.
Now you gotta be more excited than that, but we'll give you a chance to talk here in a
Man,
minute.
you wouldn't believe who we got up in the building tonight.
Are you ready, ladies?
Yeah.
Woo!
I don't think they heard y'all.
I know.
Say
Are
it
you
again.
ready, ladies?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. We have Ohio Elite 2021 in the building.
2021.
Yeah, they say 2021.
Hey.
Right. Jeez.
Woo! 2021.
It's gonna come.
All right,
so.
ladies, we're gonna go down the line. You're gonna say your name, what grade you in, and what school you attend.
So we're gonna start from down the end.
Yeah, yes.
Microphone.
My name is Naomi Johnson. I go to Gahanna Middle School East, and I am in the 8th grade.
Hey.
I'm Kylie Fetty. I go to Hilliard Weaver Middle School, and I'm in 8th grade. I'm Courtney Sukon. I'm in 8th grade at Olentangy Shanahan.
I'm Amaya Harris. I'm in 8th grade at McCord Middle School.
Right.
My name is Kylie Etzler. I go to Tays Valley East Middle School, and I'm in 8th grade.
Okay.
My name is Jayla Captain. I go to Tays Valley East Middle School, and I'm in the 8th grade.
Okay.
Coach, come on, Coach.
Coach CJ Captain, coach for High Lady Hoopsters League 2021.
Woo.
Assistant Coach Mike Beidelman.
I'm Brianna O'Connor. I'm in 8th grade at Hilliard Weaver Middle School.
My name is Kinsey McConnell, and I go to Circleville Middle School, and I'm in 8th grade.
She said that real quick.
Right.
I'm Danny Beidelman, and I'm in 8th grade at Shanahan Middle School.
There it is.
There it is.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
To the On the Move with Sports Kelz show.
It's an honor to have you
Right.
people
Yes.
here. I mean, middle school.
Middle school. Ball land.
Okay, tell me about 'em.
Mode. That's all I gotta say. I saw these ladies at the President Extravaganza
Okay.
on February 18th. I'm talking about beast mode.
Uh-huh.
They putting the rock through their legs, shooting 30 points. I was like,
Hold on.
hey!
What kind of shot was that?
My camera all over the place. I was like, that's what I said. But these ladies, I found Periscope through Twitter. It was on, and I was like, oh, and so I got, I was already in the inbox. I was reaching out like to Bree's mom. I was like, you got to get on the show. I need for these ladies to come to the show. So thank
And
you
here
for
they
coming
are
to
today.
the show. So
Faith and favor.
Faith
Yes,
and favor.
faith and favor.
Yes. So are you ready? Are you ladies ready?
Yeah.
Y'all was back there.
I know.
All right, so we're gonna go to coach questions. You're gonna start with the coach of the team.
Let's ask the coach questions.
Let's
All right, coach
Let's
questions.
put the coach on the hot seat right now.
Yeah, put the coach on the hot seat.
What you got?
All right, coach. So what are your academic and behavior expectations for your players, both on and off the court?
Academically, as you know, it's a privilege to play basketball. If you don't take care of your business in the classroom, there's no way that you can play at this level or at middle school level or high school level. So first thing I do when I put the team together is ask for, their birth certificates and their progress reports.
Okay.
That's the first thing I do. If they're not meeting the standards academically, we may have to move on because I'd rather have them preparing themselves for life rather than, playing the basketball game. So, and behavioral issues on and off the court, we try to, put them in an environment to where.
Don't be nervous. Sounding all nervous over there. Like, oh my
I'm gonna need you to slow down.
Yeah, slow down.
Put them into an environment where
Relax. Come on, relax.
I put them into a competitive environment on the court so we can strive. on the court. And off the court, we always want them to be on their best behavior. We want them to show respect to everyone, and to get respect in return. So that's how we feel here at Ohio Lady Hoopsters.
Okay.
Coach just had to breathe.
Hit a breathe for that one.
You got the next one.
Yeah. All right, Coach Mike. What are 3 things that your previous experience in coaching has taught you?
I would say, one of the things is that you want the kids to represent the program as well as the game of basketball. So when they're out there, they're not only they're representing the name on the back of their T-shirt or their shooting shirt, which is obviously their family name, but also representing the organization they're a part of. So as CJ said, just to be able to represent and help a kid, knock a kid down, that's fine, but help them back up, because you're probably going to knock them down again, because we're going to compete and we're going to go hard at everything we do.
Okay.
And I think just as CJ said, as you put a team together like this, one of the biggest parts too is you want to have good families. I mean, you want families that are going to enjoy traveling together, they're going to get along, and the chemistry of families. I mean, we see it having coached at this level over the years. You see some teams you're glad your kids aren't a part of, just the way the parents act or whatever. So behavioral issues not only is for my daughter, but also for her mom and for me if I was in the stands, but as I'm on the bench with CJ to represent our organization as well. Those are 2 key things I would say.
Okay.
Now to the ladies.
Before we get started with that, ladies, I gotta know who can imitate the coach the best in here.
Jayla.
Go ahead. I want to see imitate the coach. Imitate the coach.
You just took a bad shot. Give me Coach CJ.
Jayla, don't be standing there on the court. Get back on defense. Like that. I don't really know.
You only get that on Sports Kelz.
Is Coach Mike, is he kind of laid back like he is now? Is he kind of laid back? Does he get
I mean, he's chilling.
Yeah, he's
So who's the loudest?
Who's the loudest coach?
CJ.
We could just tell with that impersonation right there.
Especially when Jayla doesn't run the floor.
Yeah, we already seen that. He was calling first and he stood about himself
like, that's what we doing right now.
Okay. All right, ladies. Who got the flyest social media page?
Bree.
Wow.
Who's Bree? Which one's Bree?
I think we all do.
No, they called you out. They called you out.
I think you have the most followers.
How many followers do you have?
I'll look at it.
I know. I can look at Bree. I think I follow Bree.
You want Snapchat or not Snapchat, Twitter or Instagram?
Oh my!
I know.
Oh, you got them all.
Yeah, I got them all.
Kel's trying to get her followers up too.
I'm trying to get my followers up. Listen, I gotta follow the ladies.
Bree has 2,421 followers.
My goodness.
On Instagram, yeah.
Sheesh.
I told you.
2,000.
I got that.
Right.
I'm trying to get to 1K.
Right.
I want that little pin or the little pig on the side of it. I'm gonna start following some of you ladies. Because y'all got the followers.
All right.
All right, ladies. Describe your typical pregame, halftime, and postgame locker room routine. What do y'all do? Before game, after game? What is the routine? What amps you up? What gets you motivated?
But before game, we normally just talk and stretch.
Okay.
What do y'all talk about?
Yeah.
Give us the details here.
What don't we talk about? We talk about everything. We talk about everything.
Right.
Y'all go to different schools, right? Yes,
What do y'all talk about?
Kind of stuff that go on.
Talk about the crazy stuff that goes on.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. We can go into all that.
All right. Anything else? I mean,
All right.
what's going on? Halftime, post game? Is there any music that gets you amped? Anything
Yes.
you do before the game that gets you motivated?
Well, what does coach say to you at halftime if you guys are losing or whatever? What does he say?
That's right.
Okay, don't ever put your head down.
Right. Who said that? Some?
If someone punches you in the mouth, you punch them right back.
We're not gonna
Right.
point fingers to who says that.
Right.
We ain't pointing no fingers.
That's
but
advocating.
Hey.
That's advocating something. But
Oh
Okay.
man. Okay, I got a question for you, ladies. Going around the room here.
Go ahead.
No, never nervous here. But going around the room one by one, tell us who your favorite NBA team is and your favorite WNBA player or NBA player is.
I'm gonna go with Golden State and Mr. Draymond Green. I like how he plays.
So why do you like Draymond?
Draymond, because he's a hustler, but at times he can have a hot head.
Is that who is that how your game is emulated by?
No.
Okay.
Like you're not kicking. You're not getting technicals and kicking people.
No.
You cool under pressure?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else? Who's next?
Who's next?
Oh, she's not.
All right, my favorite team is the Cleveland Cavaliers, and I like LeBron James.
There it is. LeBron's one for LeBron. Let's keep the corner going.
I'll go with the Cavs too. LeBron's my favorite. Don't look at me like that, Mark. And then my favorite WNBA player would probably be Candace Parker because we have the same
was
numbers.
A Candace Parker fan.
I'm gonna say Cavs too and LeBron James.
That's 3 for LeBron.
Draymond didn't be down there.
Cavs and LeBron.
This see, we got Cavs going
I like
on.
Golden State.
Thank you.
Bring the mic around.
Right.
Curry.
Hurry.
You keep going.
Keep going.
I like the Cavs. I like LeBron too.
LeBron.
Do you guys not know anyone else?
Yes, like
Who you like?
Curry, definitely.
Curry.
Okay.
Yeah, same with her.
Go
Curry.
I mean, yeah.
I'm more a Cavs fan.
Oh,
I like K-Love.
Okay. I mean, I would have thought somebody like Amon Shumpert or somebody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Shumpert gets no love. I love Shump. I love Shump.
Right. So coaches, who's your favorite player?
Right.
My favorite players. Cavaliers. It's Kyrie. Kyrie Irving. Hurting them ankles, you know.
Yeah.
What is his nickname?
Uncle Drew.
Okay, coach.
I'm going to go off the grid. I would say this. I'm not a big Bulls fan, but I'm a big Jimmy Butler fan. So I like Jimmy Butler's game.
Ooh.
So all you Cavs fans are here. Are the Cavs going to win the title this year?
No.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
No.
You think it's gonna be the Warriors?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now that they got KD, that's starting 5. That's starting 5.
We just acquired 2 more people ourselves.
Oh.
Well, it's not official yet. It's not official. Well, Darren Williams is official. Bogut is official in like the next couple days.
That's it.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see come June.
Okay. All right. Some more questions?
Yes. What coaches, teachers, or other people have been great influences in your life and why?
Anybody want to
answer?
Boom.
Okay.
2 people come in mind when I think of that. One is my optimist coach, Aaron Conrad, and my current coach, CJ Captain. I've been with him for 3 years, and he's always knows how to keep me going.
Showing the coach some love, trying to get some more playing time.
Anybody else? Okay.
I like to say my dad because he always pushes me to be like the best player I can be and tells me what I need to improve on to develop as a better player.
All right.
Okay.
Pops love.
I would say my mom and my trainer, Coach DeJuan and Coach Tanya, because like they always push me to be the greatest I can be and will never let me settle for less.
That's
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Coach Tanya and Coach Shaq too. They're like always been there, and whenever you need them, you can talk to them and stuff. And then when you're in the wrong, they'll tell you you're in the wrong, and then they'll get you back on the right track.
Good.
Good answer. Good
Yes.
answer.
Come on, ladies.
Come on, keep it coming.
I see 2 more in the corner.
Probably my trainer, Coach Scott, because he's always pushed me to be better.
Probably Coach Vitamin because he's been my coach since like the 4th grade and he's always pushed me really hard.
Oh, wow. All right.
Probably my dad and CJ. Yeah, I stutter about good CJ. He always pushes me to work hard and be my best to be successful. So yeah.
Okay. Ladies.
My dad, because he always pushes me to work hard and helps me get better.
Okay.
I'd say my dad, Mike. He never lets me like fail, and I gotta push myself, or he'll get up my
So how is that? Having your dad be your coach?
You know, it has some pluses and some positives and negatives, but you know, it really, yeah.
Right.
Right.
When it comes to negatives, it's always fun when you play bad and you gotta have a whole car ride home.
I was gonna say, how's
that car ride home?
It's
Oh, you
always
could have did this
love,
better.
But it's good. I would say it's definitely better than any. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Good.
So who do we have right here? You want to get on the mic? Who is it?
He like,
I thought it was my mom.
All right, ladies. I got one more question for y'all. Who's the most competitive out of all of y'all?
I think we're all like.
I think we're all really competitive in our own way. Yeah.
All competitive? Okay.
But definitely, Naomi.
Yeah.
Hurting my ankle a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, bro, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Let's air it out on the Sportscast.
It was, I think, 2 years ago. We were just going at it and.
I think it was like a team ball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they play hard. Yeah, they play full court. Like it's like going back, up and down.
Mm-hmm.
They don't stop. So it was like, you know what? So how do you feel like when it comes to like the training, like doing the training? You know you're in school, then you travel. Like how do you all keep it all in perspective?
Yeah, you got. She said I got it.
For me, like I know Friday nights going to that Saturday, like when we have to travel, like I know to have all my homework done, use study halls wisely and stuff. So like I'm just good at time managing, and like writing in my planner is a big thing for me too. So it's just a balance, and if it's too much for you, you should know when it is. But for me, it's not.
That's
okay.
Good answer.
Time management.
Time management.
I'm the complete opposite. I like wait till Sunday night at like 9.
That sound like me too. Like, hey,
I'll be up till like 1 a.m. writing down stuff. I'm the complete opposite.
be like, hey, mom. Be like, mom, I got a project due. When's it due? Tomorrow.
Be like,
How long you know about? A
That was
month.
last night. I had to bake a cake for a class today, and I told him about it last night.
See, that's the
Say that.
line. So I gotta go to Myers right now.
Right.
Hey, big. No, we ain't got no eggs. We need a milk.
Right.
So you like my daughter? She's in the 7th grade. She's always telling me something last minute. I got a project. Okay, it's 11 o'clock. So I'm trying to go to Myers to go and get a poster board. Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, where? You said, where's your time management at? She's like, gosh. Like, well, then she'll say, well, mom, you be up. Be quiet and ask me what I do.
You don't do what I do.
Don't do what I do. But you're up doing your papers at 1 o'clock. I didn't ask you about that. So what's next, ladies? Where y'all going next? Where y'all playing next?
North Carolina.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
What part of North Carolina?
That's the end of April.
That's the end of April?
It's North
Oh,
Carolina.
dang.
We're going to stay local. Our first couple tournaments we'll be in Dublin, Irish Classic. That's a GBA tournament, Girls Basketball Association. Then we're going to participate in the All-Ohio Kickoff Challenge, April 7th through the 9th. Should be some great talent there, great competition, so we're looking forward to it. And then, just like Maya said, in April is the big one. We're going to the Deep South Classic. It's one of the top 2 tournaments in the country in girls basketball. So got a lot of work to do, but we're looking forward to the month of April.
Yeah, seems like it's going to be a
Yeah, y'all gonna be busy.
That's all right.
You might have to make a travel to Carolina.
I know. We might need to go with y'all. Let's see. So, ladies, how y'all feel about going to high school next year?
Y'all ready?
Excited. Are y'all ready?
Excited.
Very
Y'all
excited.
Somebody said no? I thought you said no.
So y'all said, or should be asking those parents, like, are they excited for y'all to go to high school? Do y'all have like 8th grade graduations?
No.
No, they just
They do, yeah.
out and we go to the
You said clap us out.
We don't even get that. We don't even get that.
Well, what time y'all are?
Get out of here now.
Right.
Enjoy 9th grade. High school.
Well, high school is gonna come. It's gonna come quick.
It is.
Right. Those are the best years of your life, though. Always remember that.
That's balling.
Right.
So yes, well, we are excited, and I am excited to have y'all here at the show again. Like I said, we saw you play, and Bree, thank you for getting us all together. So yes.
Thank you.
Y'all ladies have fun?
Yeah.
They like, yeah. Like,
Y'all have any shout outs y'all want to give?
yeah. Come on.
Shout out to myself. Go follow me on Twitter and Snapchat and Instagram. My
Me
hair is
too.
22.
O'Connor.
Follow me on Instagram, Kylie.Fetty.
Follow me on Instagram.
Follow me on Twitter while you're at it. It'll be somewhere.
All right. Anybody else want to do some shout outs? Shout out to social media handles.
Yeah, we like to shout out you, Kelz, for what you do for middle school basketball. I mean, this is awesome.
Thank you.
I know the girls love it because right now we be in practice. So,
I know. Yeah.
I forgot about practice.
It's a blessing. So keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Shout out also to Allie.
Oh yeah, she's on a cruise.
She's on a cruise right now, but she'd be happy to be here.
Well, you tell Allie to bring some sun back.
Where's she going? Yeah, to where?
Buckeye Cruise.
Did you switch here to the Buckeye Cruise?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We need to get on that
I know.
cruise.
NBA, they on a cruise. So yes. Well, have fun. Well, I am so excited. So let's go. Ohio Elite 2021 is in the building. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
On the Move with Sports Kelz. We will be back. Woo, woo. All right, let's get this picture.
Jello Beats, holla at me.
prime time, it's the main event. It's the prime time, it's the main event. It's the prime time, it's the main event. It's the prime time, it's the main event. We all in. It's the prime time, it's the main event. 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 I got 4 to 6 seconds. Use my hands, use my feet off the leash. Be a beast to compete, be elite. I got 4 to 6 seconds. Use my mind on the grind, time to shine. Seize control of the moment, cause it's mine. I got 4 to 6 seconds. Use my hands, use my feet off the leash. Be a beast to compete, be elite. I got 4 to 6 seconds. Use my mind on the grind, time to shine. Seize control of the moment, cause it's mine. I got 4 to 6 seconds to give it my all. Fast as I can, shake the block and get to the ball. I got 4 to 6 seconds to read and react. Give me a sack, kick it like a defensive back. I got 4 to 6 seconds to show them it's real, show them my skill. Soon as I step on the field, I got 4 to 6 seconds to give them a show. I got 4 to 6 seconds to go as hard as I can go. I got 4 to 6 seconds, point A to point B. Repeat this exercise like the ABC. I got 4 to 6 seconds, think you quick on your feet, on beat like rubber dopes from Muhammad Ali. Got 4 to 6 seconds, if you snooze you lose. When you the best, then you're gonna have a win attitude. I got 4 to 6 seconds, I'm a champion. Do it like the opposition said it can't be done. I got 4 to 6 seconds. Use my hands, use my feet off the leash. Be a beast to compete, be elite. I got 4 to 6 seconds. Use my mind on the grind, time to shine. Seize control of the
What's up? We're on the move with Sports Kelz. We are back. Listen, we had Ohio Lady Hoopsters 2021 in the building. On their way to high school. Listen, ladies, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
We are Ohio Lady Hoopsters 2021, and we are on the move with Sports Kelz.
Woo, woo, woo. That's how we do on the Sports Kelz show. Ain't nothing like it. All right, ladies. Do it again. Do it again.
We are Ohio Lady Hoopsters 2021, and we are on the move with Sports Kelz.
All right.
All right. Woo! I gotta give it up. I gotta give it up one more time.
Hey! Coach CJ, Coach Mike, thank you again for
Thank you. Thank you, parents, for allowing us for coming in.
April, y'all got some things coming up going on. I like
to come to Carolina with y'all.
Yeah. Come on, yes. So, see, Coach CJ, we gotta talk some more. We need all to be going together as a team.
Following right behind.
How do we be following around? Y'all ride on the bus?
No, my parents' bus.
This is how it goes down on the move with Sports Kelz.
Yes.
All right, lady, who's there? Y'all got practice today?
No.
Hey, I helped y'all out. Hey.
Y'all gonna get worked hard tomorrow.
Thank you again. Woo!
Thank you.
That's right. This is Ted Shadar at Ohio 50. You're listening to it on the move at Sports Kelz.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Yeah, why do we even have to do it?
Yes, because Cowboys lost, that's what's gonna happen.
No,
Okay,
you don't have to keep rubbing it in. How
I don't
long
care.
ago was
It's
that?
all off
I mean,
season.
it's done and over with.
All
Let it be
off
done.
season.
Listen, Linda.
All off season.
Listen, Linda. You keep playing that. How about them Cowboys? Let's get up in there.
It's so
Come on.
ridiculous.
Me and Demond on the same team.
I don't know about that, man.
I don't know about this.
Makes for great radio. Makes for great radio. Just roll with the bit.
Right. Just roll with it.
We rolling with it, but still.
Roll with it for the rest of your life.
choice but to roll
Right,
with
you keep punching. It's like,
That's the whole point.
It's not even a punch. You're just making good radio.
Exactly.
Yes. I mean, no good right at the expense of my boys. Yes.
No Browns fans.
Oh, you can leave now. Mistake by the lake. Dumpster fires.
well, our next guest is a
Right.
Cleveland Brown fan, we can tell.
Right.
Rebuilding stage.
Been rebuilding since
They really
1999.
They need to rebuild. They need to rebuild. But we just had a great interview with the Elite 2021 AAU 8th grade middle school basketball team.
Right.
Those girls, I tell you.
This is why I
They
love.
fire.
This is why I love
Right.
the women. I love the girls in the sports because they
Mhm.
just, like I said, have fun. This is all of the above. That's why I'm just loving it. So, and our next guest, woo! Listen, y'all still coming down off y'all's championship.
Congratulations.
Yes, we have the Ames Lady Panthers in the studio.
Woo, 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 woo.
Let me
All
put
right, ladies.
let me
All
put
right.
that championship on it. Give me that ding, 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 ding. That championship.
Got the title.
Yes, got the title. Yes, all right, all right.
Who do we have in the
Right.
building
Yes,
tonight?
who do we have? All right, ladies.
Who we have in the building?
You gonna
My
say
name
your
is
name?
Lyric.
Go ahead, come on.
My name is Lyric.
What position you play? What grade? You're 8th grade, right?
I'm in 8th grade and I play shooting guard.
Okay.
Okay. Who else we got?
Small forward.
My name is Jada. I'm in 8th grade and I play point guard.
Okay.
And we got.
My name is Laurier and I play shooting guard.
You're gonna be shy in here.
I
today.
know.
You can be shy.
Not today.
Can't be shy in here.
Not shy, no other time.
Not today. And we have the coach in the house.
Come on, coach.
Coach Lee Horston.
Okay.
I'm the coach.
I'm the coach.
He said, I am. Coach. There it is.
All right, ladies. All right, E, get them.
We'd like to welcome you guys here tonight. Thank you for coming
Right.
on the show.
Thank you for coming in.
Sports Kelz.
For coming in. For coming in.
Coming in. I need you to.
It's annihilated.
It gotta be because you are getting no more sweets for tonight.
Okay, ladies. So you won the championship over the weekend. Now, normally, I always ask the question to the ladies in here: who's your favorite basketball team, and who's your favorite player?
Like an NBA.
Yeah. NBA,
WNBA.
My favorite basketball team in the NBA is the Cavs. And
Okay.
my favorite player is LeBron.
Another one for LeBron.
Kaz is getting all types of love. Who else? What you got?
My favorite team is Golden State. And
There you
Steph
go
Curry.
with that Golden
Steph
State.
Curry.
Yes.
Tiebreaker over here.
My favorite team is Los Angeles Clippers.
Wow.
Wow. Never heard that.
Who's your favorite player?
Chris Paul.
Yeah.
P3.
What about you, coach?
I'm a hometown kid, so I'm definitely a Cleveland fan.
There it
Okay.
is.
You know, Cleveland fan. But I have two favorite players, Jared Sullinger and Trey Burke. Those are my
That's
favorite.
solid.
Yes.
Sully.
That's-
Even though Sully got traded over during
okay.
he got traded to the Suns, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, his contract's still in effect.
Right. That's good. That's a good thing.
Okay. Ladies.
All right. Go ahead, Kelz.
Ladies.
It's time to grilling session
I
time.
know. First, we're going to ask the coach a question. Coach, what are your academic and behavior expectations for your players, both on and off the courts?
expectations for my players. Being in the school is always go by the school rules. Kids that have to be in good behavior, socially acceptable behavior in school. If they can't get the job done in school, they can't play. You get in trouble in school, get in trouble in the classroom, get in trouble in practice. Can't get their grades done, can't play. So I don't break down a whole lot of rules or anything. It's just whatever the schools say, that's the same rules we abide by. So if they can't get their stuff done in school, they can't play on the basketball court. Just straight and simple.
Wow. That's kind of straightforward.
Okay. So, ladies, who can imitate the coach the best in here? She won't get in trouble when she goes. Go ahead, imitate the coach.
What is the typical thing the coach will say?
Yeah, let's hear it. Imitate your coach.
Okay. He'll be like, "Come on, ladies, man, I gotta get it together." Then he's like, "All right, y'all, bad and bougie."
Have a relaxed and
Is coach that relaxed?
Sometimes.
We want to hear the answer. We want to hear coach when he's.
He be like, whoop de doo. Y'all hear like whoop de doo. Gotta get together.
He don't really yell.
Yeah.
You don't yell. Okay.
He's not really a yeller.
Well, you put up that bad and bougie though. Bad and bougie.
I like that.
Does he make y'all do a lot of sprints?
No, only if we do. Only if we like goofing around too much.
Yeah. Okay. So how many total was on your team? How many ladies total?
Like
15,
11,
14.
14.
We started out with 17 and we ended up with 14.
Okay.
Lost a couple of girls.
Okay. So ladies and coach, tell me one word or phrase that sums up winning the championship game on Saturday.
Teamwork.
Okay.
Teamwork. Okay. Next.
You agree with that? You agree with that?
Don't be shy now. Don't be shy.
Be shy, but
Yeah, we all family in here.
Tonight.
Well, come on. Anything? Anybody else? Coach?
I say confidence. I talk to those girls all week long about having confidence. And there's a difference between being confident and playing cocky. And so our girls, when we went out there and played, those girls were just focused and there's this confidence and this confidence in their skills, confidence in our system, confidence in each other. So that's the way they play, and it showed on the court.
There it is.
Good. Okay.
Absolutely.
Ladies.
Kelz. Go ahead, Kelz.
All y'all ladies go to school together. Like, how was it, in school? Are y'all family? Do y'all do things outside of, basketball?
Me and Jada, we've been playing basketball with each other like AU.
7 years.
Okay.
7 years. Okay. So are y'all best friends?
You can say that.
I mean,
we don't
like sisters.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't like. I don't know. We don't talk that much outside of school, but we got like a close bond.
Okay. That's always good.
Right, sitting on her lap right now. That's a close bond.
Yeah.
They don't talk that. They always together. They'll play AU together, so they travel together.
Okay.
They stay together when they travel. So them girls is always together. Then there's another one who's not here, Malia, who plays with them as well.
Okay.
The goofball.
Right. The goofball. So she's the class clown of the group here.
Yeah, who is the class clown of the group?
All of us.
All of us. Yeah, we all got our little.
Especially that one over there.
Yes.
Oh.
She pointed you out. So who gets the most lit before the game, though?
All of us.
What do y'all listen to before the game?
I don't like the championship game. We was all just like going into our own music, but before that, like the little games, we just all just listen to each other. Like I don't know, we all get ourselves lit. Like
What do y'all listen to?
ourselves. Like I don't know. Like we don't like really listen to no music.
So just eat each other hyped up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give it bad and bougie. Bad bougie.
Yeah, I like that. Bad and bougie. Okay, ladies. So it's kind of an office, but what books or movies are your favorites and why?
I like Love and Basketball. That's my favorite movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite book or favorite movie that you like seen recently or like you had to read? Split.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You have to see that.
Right.
That's like one of
What
the
about you?
psychological movies.
I don't even know. I can't even think.
You said you
I
can't
like a
think.
whole bunch of movies.
Okay, you like about 2 or 3.
Scary movies, funny movies.
Like, yeah, I like Hush.
Okay.
What about you, Coach? Like a good book or a movie.
No, I'm a self-help type of guy.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
So probably the last book I read was by Napoleon Hill, Magic Thinking Big. You know, all self-help books, stuff like that. That's what I like.
Okay. All right. So,
who has the best social media in y'all group?
Me.
No. We have Instagram, Snapchat. What are you?
Come on.
I'm Instagram.
You Instagram.
How many followers you have?
1,900.
Jeez. Oh,
50, 500.
listen, I'm about to follow you right now. You found Instagram? Yeah. Okay, what's your Instagram?
They crave Jada.
Uh-oh. You already know you doing sports kill. We ain't as fast as you always. I'll be like, now, what you say?
They crave Jada, no dots or underscores.
So bag is B-E.
They.
Oh, they.
They crave.
They crave Jada.
They crave Jada.
Wow, that's so they come up with these names nowadays. You know what I'm
know.
saying? Like, Lord.
To rethink my name.
Right.
I like that.
We got common names.
Right.
Yeah.
Tanya.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are your guys' any type of post game or halftime routines, locker room routines?
Or what does Coach say to you at halftime?
Yeah. Is there anything that gets you hype or amped before a game, during a game, halftime during a game, or after a game?
Each other.
Each other.
Just say anything?
Yeah, we just be laughing.
Okay.
That's good to keep y'all. So it gets what? Just keep y'all grounded. You know, when y'all go in the locker room, it's like halftime. Like, does coach say anything like to get y'all going? Like, you know, to just, you know, either calm down or go up.
If we're like down or something, he always tells us the score is 0-0. So
Okay.
like just come out and like replay the half, because even if we are down, the points that they score to get them up, we could score again during the half and come up. and win. So
Okay. So tell me, y'all, how would you describe Coach? What's the best thing that you like about your coach?
He lit.
There's a silence. He lit.
So what?
That's it.
Well, that's the only one.
he really like he teaches us and he sees like what we need to work on, and he like really helps us
Good.
what we need to work on.
Sees the potential in all you guys. Yeah.
That's good.
So what has been your best game this season?
Hey.
We got a couple.
Yeah.
Well, which one?
Speak on it. Speak on.
When we played Ridgeview, Woodward Park,
Yeah,
Berwick.
So I don't all three.
But we played Pickerington Ridgeview and we unfortunately lost to them. But
But
that don't
yeah.
go on our record though.
Yeah, we lost
So
to
the
Pickerington
non-conference
Ridge-
game?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was a tough game. We played Cata too, but
And
we
went
beat
to,
them.
like, 4 overtimes.
Yes.
4 overtimes?
We went to like 2 or 3 of them.
It was 4.
It was 4.
Wow.
I know y'all was tired after the game, wasn't y'all?
Yeah. So when y'all going to overtime, what is the time when you going to overtime?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay.
So it's 3 minutes. They played 24-minute games. Then in overtime, another 3 minutes. Then overtime again, another 3 minutes. Overtime, another 3 minutes. So that was a long game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Basically, yeah.
Right.
That's another game.
Yeah, that's another game. Because you're what is the half? What is the minutes for a middle school game?
6 minutes.
6 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the for high?
High school, 7 minutes for JV and 8 minutes for varsity.
Okay.
Yeah.
6, 7,
7, 8.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. That's when I was asking. Like, I was like, why is all the times changing
Mm-hmm.
from like when you go from high, from JV to high, like the varsity? I was like, why is it 8 and why is it 6?
So everybody here is in 8th grade, right?
Yes.
Are you excited about high school next year?
Yes.
Where you guys going to?
Afrocentric.
Okay.
Too quiet over here.
The plug over here, you know.
Yeah. 4 girls went out this year. Last year I had 2 girls.
Okay.
So last couple of years been sending girls up there.
Okay.
So just
About
stuff in the
to
kitty up.
pick up some good girls.
Right.
Yeah, because Afrocentric, they won the city championship.
Yeah.
Yeah. The girls city championship.
And I know y'all plan on playing them too.
Yes.
All right.
So how do y'all do in the off season? Like, does coach you on the off season? Like, how do you train? And
Or y'all just chill all off since y'all out of school?
No, that's not an option.
I know that.
last year when we played AU, we played that, and then like we was off the whole month of June, and we played with Coach McKinney, who is Afrocentric's coach. And then,
okay.
like after that, summer league, and then after that he started having open gyms, and then came back around school basketball, and I mean I do other stuff.
What else do you do? What other sports do you do?
I'm about to just start doing track.
Keep it conditioning. Okay.
Yeah, I did track last year. Yeah, I did volleyball as well. So
what track would you go to run?
The mile.
The mile? Oh wow.
Yeah.
So would that help? So you gonna run the mile so it'll help you with your conditioning for?
Yeah, because we just had the A practice yesterday, or was it yesterday or something like that. It was crazy. So
they seem so shy.
I know.
She was talking about me.
Y'all gotta be more lit.
Right. That's about lit.
I'm doing that deal like I know them 8th graders. Like it's 8th
I
grade.
always gotta tell them girls to calm down, be quiet. Always. Or stop. Stop touching me.
Like stop talking.
Yeah.
Like I know. Like stop talking. Stop talking.
Stop. That's my favorite word to say. Just stop.
So what's next for you ladies? So y'all playing AAU?
Yeah, that's nice.
So coach, is the season over now? I did win the championship.
Season's over. We have a City League All-Star team that's going to play against the OCC, the charter schools, and the Catholic League. And that's going to be March the 5th, the Sunday, and the following Sunday.
Okay.
That's the one that's March the 12th?
March the 5th and 12th.
Okay.
Yep, at Afrocentric High School.
Okay, I think I do have that. I will post that up.
And there's also a City League All-Star game as well. I think that's going to be next Saturday at Eastmore.
Okay.
And they got a couple girls that's been playing that as well.
Oh, wow. That's on the high school level? Or
No. That's middle school. It's middle school, but just City League.
Okay. So how does the middle school, I kind of want to ask, how does the middle school compare to like going toward when they go into high school? Like the difference?
As far as playing?
Like part of playing wise?
It's a big difference, especially being in the city, some teams really don't teach a whole lot, and you have girls whose skill level is like way down here, and then you just have a few that's up here. And so they get to high school, it's all teaching
basically starting over here.
Starting all over here. So like I try to give my girls a heads up. I run my team, my process is like a high school team.
Yeah, cool.
So those girls, when they get to high school level, they know
They'll be
terminology.
acclimated, used
They know,
to-
exactly. They know some of the drills that they do, and also ways high school teams run things. It's a little bit different than middle school.
They
middle
won't be
school,
surprised
you have like
to-
1 or 2 good girls, but in high school, you got to play with all 5 girls.
Right.
So that's what I try to teach those girls.
Yeah. Get them prepared because people know what they'll be coming into when they want to play for the high school.
Hold on, what y'all over here giggling about?
I
You know what I'm
know,
saying? Side conversations over here. We can hear you in the microphone, over here in the headphones here.
No, I turned them off. I heard it too.
They got good.
They're in their conversation.
They have their own conversation.
They
Right.
want to have a good time. Well, I thank you, Ames Lady Panthers and Coach, for coming to On the Move with Sports, Kelz.
Gladly appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it. So let's go give them a good hand clap. Woo! Congratulations. And congratulations on your championship. Congratulations.
They still crack up.
I know
over
they
their
still
head.
cracking it. They ain't had nothing.
Right.
And Coach, I thank you. I mean, for a great season as well. I said I've been seeing some of the games from your wife, and it was like, wow, like these girls. Middle school, I just why I came an interest because middle school balls to me harder than high school.
High school boys or girls?
Girls. I think a little bit of both.
Middle
I
school?
mean, middle school girls and boys, they ball with a little bit more heart than the high school. So glad I got to be here and see. So yeah, so thank you, ladies, for coming in, Coach. So woo.
Thank you.
On the Move with Sports, Kelz. We will be back. All right, ladies. All right, we are back. Man, has this been action-packed?
Man,
Action-packed show.
Your Mondays are always action-packed.
Great, great.
You always have. There's always going to be somebody somewhere from some school, whether high school or middle school, that we are bringing forefront to the light.
Right.
And you are doing the best at doing it. So who we had tonight was Ames Middle School.
Yes.
Okay. And we had a couple of girls in here. They just won their
championship.
Boom.
League middle school championship on Saturday.
Shout out to Mason Kern as well too.
Yes.
Great
Yes.
guy.
Thank you for the coach. Yes.
And then we had Ohio Elite Hoopsters
2021. 2021. 17, 18, 19.
Right.
Okay. It's only 4 more years. I mean, okay.
They're the same. Okay, they're the same age as Janae.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Janae
goes out 2022.
Oh, does she? That's your last one, though. One of the last one to be done. So I'll be giving up some lips because I know you be ready.
Be like
I know
Jordan
you-
Weezy.
Yeah. Moving on out.
Be like GDP Marlon.
Be that
Oh,
empty
man.
nest syndrome.
No. How is that?
So we're going to end our last show, or not our last. We're going to end tonight's show.
With Easy E.
Famous and worldly rant.
Oh man. So no intro tonight.
No
'cause-
intro.
So it's all good. But just want to rant about it's March Madness coming up here. Shout out to March 16th, March 17th. That's when the tournament starts.
Yeah.
But my rant is basically, I don't know who the hell is doing good in NCAA. It's like I'm excited about it, but this year there's no good. I haven't watched enough college basketball to know who's good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of frustrating because I love college basketball, but I don't know. It's like I don't know the kids that's coming in, and I know the big name schools like the Mons, Kentucky, North Carolina, Duke.
Yeah.
all them, but again, I don't know the players on there.
Mm-hmm.
You better do some 101.
Start doing your homework, getting the brackets together.
Right. So it's just like, I don't know, I got a couple weeks to figure it out here, watch the tournaments or so, but it's just this year's college basketball has just been kind of
the caliber of it.
Yeah, it's just been kind of
not too much hype. There's not a lot of.
No, it's been garbage this year, but again, I'll be glad to get off work to watch March Madness all day long, though. But
maybe because Ohio State themselves is not too. It's not in the ranking of.
It's not even Ohio State though. It's just like
probably maybe follow it.
These kids nowadays, it's like one and done. They're at college. The next thing you know, they're done. They're in the pros or whatever.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes it difficult to watch college basketball because again, you got all these new kids coming in from high school, and the kids that you kind of watched or whatever during the college season, they're declared for the NBA, and it's just like it's like Coach said, you got to start over from the beginning or whatever and all. And I like to see the players stay in college about 2-3 years tops.
Get some maturity to them before they
saying?
want to up and jump.
So that's just kind of my rant, though. I'm just not feeling college basketball this year. Again, like I said, I haven't watched that much of it because again, I don't know who's on whose team or whatever and all. So, like I said, I got a couple weeks to watch the tournaments and other games, and then it's on the March Madness. Then I'll be happy. So I'll probably know who I'll pick by then, and I know you'll probably have like some gift cards or whatever.
You already know because I have yours. I have to bring it. So God, dog it.
Yes.
So I have your gift card. I will have for you, and then
Cool.
Man,
great show.
As always, it always comes quick. I
Right.
mean,
We need 3 hours.
I know.
We need 3 hours.
I know. We need 3 hours because we could go 3 hours.
Right.
But, man, I need another hour. We got so much to talk about.
Right.
We'll bring it up again for next
I
week.
know.
Some more for next week to talk about.
And
What we ain't talk about this week, we'll talk about next week.
Yeah, because next week I got 2 more special guests.
Okay.
On the move with Sportz Kelz.
We out.
We out.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
The invasion.